us understand that life can be full of questions. And oftentimes these are hard, difficult questions that we can't seem to find the answers to. Or at the very least, they're not simple answers. Now the world, apart from God, has its way of answering these questions, and oftentimes it can even seem like wisdom. It can seem like, you know what, maybe that is the right way to go. Maybe I do need to pursue the answers to these questions in that way. But we find in Ecclesiastes that even wisdom, apart from God, is going to fall short of giving us what we need, of giving us the peace that we seek. Solomon tells us in Ecclesiastes 1, verses 16 through 18, that he has sought wisdom, that he has grasped wisdom, but even then he's not left with a sense of peace. It says in Ecclesiastes 1, verse 17, I applied my mind to know wisdom and knowledge, madness and folly. I learned that this too was a pursuit of the wind. For with much wisdom is much sorrow, and as knowledge increases, grief increases. Worldly wisdom apart from God leaves us with less certainty and not more, less peace and not more. But you and I, we have Jesus. He is the very wisdom of God. And Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 24, yet to those who are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ is the power of God and the wisdom of God. And so, yes, the world, apart from God, may try to offer what looks like wisdom and what looks like the right way to go, but we're not left with more peace or more certainty. But when we give our lives to Christ, when we pursue Him and follow Him, He gives us His wisdom because He is the very wisdom of God. And life is full of questions, yes, but we find in Jesus the wisdom of God that we can have answers to our questions, or at the very least, find peace. There will always be a mystery to life, but God, through Jesus, offers us His wisdom and His peace. And so find in Jesus the wisdom that will leave you with more peace.